Hello, everybody. I'm either talking about Jesus Christ or I guess what the stuff I talk about is people might not think, but it has a lot to do with um, the sign of the times. Um, like today, I went to local Meyer and their gasoline is $3.69. And every time I see something like that, I go, thank you, Biden, for being so stupid in Whitmer. Um, Yellow onions in a bag. The bag of yellow onions there was only like three of them left. The deli meat, the Meyer brand, they had the expensive brand, like 7 something. I said, forget that. So down there was a package of Meyer meat, deli meat, ham, the stuff I was looking for. They had a little bit of turkey, but I didn't want that. But in this one, it's under $7, but it has 2 packs in it. So actually, I got that cheaper. And they had the hamburger was on sale. They had the pork chops on sale. It was a pretty good sale for that. So that's the first place I went to when I went to the store. Their milk's like 309 from 1 something when all this began. And that was been 1 something for a while until just recently started going up. Their cooking oils are getting scarce and very low. And they did have quite a few bags of sugar uh, this time. And their shortenings are getting kind of pricey, but if you look in the shortening aisle, you'll see where there's lard there too. And a lot of people don't know this about lard, but um, lard works a lot better as far as baking biscuits and stuff like that. This is what they used back in the old days. Um, I got some canned fruit. They had a deal like buy 5, save $5. But how you gonna keep track of that when you got uh, buy 5, save save 5, and then you got 2 for $5, and you got 2 for $6, and you got 2 for $4, and you can't keep track of that stuff. So what I do is just look at the price. Like I got 2 jars of Peter Pan peanut butter for a couple cents more than the Meyer brand. They had the Jif on sale, I think it was 2 for $5. So actually, I got the Peter Pan cheaper. So I think it was it might have been 2 for $6. And I did find my coffee. I was looking at it. They better have it. They're going to have a conniption fit here. Their margarine was like Blue Bonnet, 89 cents. Now I've got butter. I've got Country Crack, and also the stick margarine, just in case to cover everything. What else did I get? Oh, their store brand ice cream went up 50 cents. No French fries. No, not even Meyer brand. Nothing. Uh, I mean, those cooler, they're not really freezers, I don't think. But they keep the stuff frozen, cold enough to where it's not going to get damaged or anything. Their water was okay at this time, but I did hear that they are supposed to have down. Somebody said Florida. This guy was from Florida. They're gonna have problems down there with a water shortage. So, and I've seen it up here too. Um, and yeah, you gotta, and like the yellow onions, you have to really look at your produce to make sure that it's not, you don't have any rotten ones in there. That includes potatoes or anything like that. If you do, you set the bag down, look for one that don't. And stuff like that. You have to look at your onions and make sure they're not sprouting. Don't waste your money. And also, we've got a storm coming in here. Wednesday. So start out as rain, freezing rain, then turn to snow on Thursday, and then the cleanup is on Friday. But they act like this is a big deal. It's not. As far as the change in climate, this is nothing new. Not up here. And, I don't think it's even nothing new down there, where the southern areas that have been complaining about it. It's just they haven't seen it in that long. But you got to expect everything in the wintertime. But, and the thing in the convoy that was blocking that bridge that goes from Michigan, that's down by Detroit, to Canada. They cleared that out and all that stuff. And still got the convoy in Ottawa yet, but they were worried so much about that thing, that bridge. Yet we still have supply chain issues and border issues down south. Speaking of down south, and I will leave a link to the guy's video. Oscar L. Blue was talking at the Central Park there in Mexico. People are testing positive for malaria. And also, malaria it comes from tropical and mosquito-borne illness, which is like we have Zika and all that other crap here, which I've never gotten. But yeah, and I mean, all the mosquito has to do is bite the person with malaria and carry that around. And usually the females are the ones that like to bite you. But, and it's not uncommon it wouldn't be uncommon to see it here. So we've got that to deal with. I mean, Nerf could tell you that. But I'll leave a link and you can listen to that, to his video there. But that's very interesting. It'll be very interesting to see what happens with that. Also, there's in Tapachula, in the south border of Mexico, they're starting to act up again. They're trying to break through the police and stuff down there to get into the immigration place to get us out, all this stuff. It's getting pretty rowdy down there too. So here we go again. I mean, and they're still coming down, in down there. I don't care what you do. That they say they're doing this, but then Anthony Agueros showed a gape, and they had concertina wire, and then there was this big gap where people were coming through. I mean, you could even see the paths and stuff where people were coming through. But if we, malaria, we gotta worry about some of these diseases. Um, Tuberculosis, you got tuberculosis and all sorts of diseases from third world countries. And then they had some people from Cuba there at Tapachula, a guy from Iran, and another one from Palestine. So all different types of people coming this way. Yet they're worried about Canada in a little convoy, and oh heaven help us if they can't get their electric cars fixed because of the chip shortage. The chip shortage is freaking caused by that. It's caused by a person we'd like to call Biden. Biden and all these liberals. It won't get off their butt and do nothing because they're trying to distract us and take us over to the Ukraine, China in the Olympics, yippee skippy, and then the Super Bowl, who cares? And I don't even know why they have these stupid games anyway. What do they do? Nothing. You get a big trophy and crap. Yay. I never could understand why anybody gets so excited about that. Nick, the tickets alone were $7,000 for the Super Bowl. You'd have to be rich to be able to do that, and I wouldn't do it anyway. But they're trying to lift the mask mandates. I think, the reason they're doing that is because election year, because this is a statewide thing here. They're lifting mask mandates in school. Some schools can offer to continue to have this and that. One guy was saying his kid had the sea plague and said he was coughing and had itchy eyes. That sounds like an allergy to me, right there. But see, people get so confused and so uptight and this and that. But you know what? Let's not forget the marijuana plants and stuff like that they're advertising and making a big deal about. Oh yeah, let's make everybody paranoid. Um, and if you have any anxiety issues, you don't want to be smoking weed. I'll tell you, and if you don't think you don't get paranoid, well, I'll tell you what, I know at least 7 people that were that way. And I tried it, and I don't get it. You'd have to be drunk to be freaking. I don't get why people like the feeling of that. But yeah, there's a lot going on. But I wanted to give you a heads up to what's going on and this and that. Um, I'm trying to think of other different things I can do on here to make things a little better, but for right now, all I can think about is I don't really think about it; it just comes right in front of my face. But with the malaria thing, I thought that was quite interesting. Plus, everything in the stores is freaking outrageous, as we all know. But make sure you get your pet food too. Very important because there's a lot of people saying it's short. I don't know about your states, we see a problem with it, but it's not. It's not something, you know. I don't know. I'd have to check the cat stuff, but you know, I get Old Glory, and that's a USA made dog food, and it's pretty reasonable. We get Dollar General. So anyway, that said, to stay safe, love one another, and Jesus loves you and cares about each and every one of you. And like say, God bless to all, and have a good night. God bless.